Hey guys, how are we doing? Hopefully you're fantastic, you're having a good day, and you're ready for one awesome game because we are pumped. We've got it pumped tonight. A season, a letter to the future. And if you're ready, you've came to the right place. You've came to the right place, definitely indeed, because this is going to be an awesome experience of a game. You're in for some great relaxation, some great storytelling, and the awesome sounds of wonderful thunderstorms. This is your game. Without further ado, why don't we jump into it, huh? All right, let's do it up. Let's do this up. I am very, very pumped for the game. I'm very, very pumped. I think that this it's good opening so far. Don't know really what's going to happen. I haven't figured out what's going to happen, but I have some ideas. Some ideas are perking up. And so let's jump right into this thing and see what's it about. I hope you, yourself, have had a fantastic day. And if you haven't had a fantastic day, make it a great one by coming here, being around some friends, pay it forward. Even when you're having a bad day, if you make somebody else's day great, it does come around. So do that for me, all right? Let's do this, guys. Let's play some of this game. So last time we were just, cruising around in our wonderful little bike. We picked this blue bike, and now we've got the rain going. So let's see what we've got. We've got this countryside, and we're kind of going through these weeds, and I'm wondering where and what is happening. There's a little pathway here, too. This could possibly be the pathway, maybe? Oh, I can ring the bell. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. I like that. All right, so there's something up here. Let's check out what that is. Oh, I ran right into it. Can I go in here? It says no. I'm guessing that's a no. There's absolutely no way to go in there. Okay. Well, there was some writing. That would have been kind of cool. Let's head off into the other direction and see what we have down here. I have to just take a look at this for a second. I mean, guys, look at how amazing this is. This is going to be a perfect picture, though, I think, right here. Just right about there in the rain. Ah, very nice. Okay. A long journey. Well, I suppose we could fill it with our first entree there. And we do have one more. The heck? What's over the screen? Oh! The game... Oh, it was that! So he opened it up, and that leaf, or the grass was over it. I can't say I've seen that before. That kind of shocked me. I was like, what am I looking at? Let's put this here. Okay. Get back on here. And off we are. Off we are on our bicycle journey. Let's see. Wonder. Really atmospheric. I'm getting into this. I love the sound of rain. I just really do. It's just such a beautiful, wonderful sound. Coasting along this wonderful area. Look at the windmills. I love how gigantic this place is. Whoa, okay, there could be something here. Every line is dead. Every wire is cut. I hate this season. Interesting. Every line is dead. Every wire is cut. I hate this season. I wonder what that would do. We've got 3 phone booths with only 1 phone. What happened to the other phones? That's the question.
Someone was out here alone.
Yeah, without a phone, apparently. And there's still 35 cents. Wow, that's been a long... I don't even remember phone booths, really. Again, this is another spot that there's nothing, but I'm guessing that this picture must have significance. So we'll snap that. That must be an important journey aspect. And we'll definitely put that in there. That's going to be a big one. Very important. Very important. And back on the bicycle. There we are. Off to another world. I don't know what your world looks like, but this one is quite beautiful with serenity. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, somebody lived here. Well, what's that? I suppose we should wind it up. Oh. Wonderful sound to it. It just keeps going. Alright, quite a lullaby. Wow. Okay.
One melody is like me out here alone. I can't really live like this.
I guess I didn't get that from the melody, but the melody, I could listen to that for days. One voice, one tune, alone in the wilderness, can't last long. Two voices, a melody and a harmony, is enough to survive a little while. Three voices, a community, a song, can last a whole season. Yeah, I would somewhat agree with that. I mean, two people, you know, your partner and you can last forever. That's definitely true. But three definitely makes it more of a variety, so to speak.
They kept themselves company with music.
Something locked over here. Another wind-up? Seems like the same one.
Two voices is like me and my mom. We can survive, but eventually you need more.
Okay, well, here's the third one. There we go. Now we've got them all going.
Three voices as complex as life is supposed to be. I could listen forever.
Well, now they're all going. This one's still going? Wind it up. There we go. Now we've got all of them going. Wow, now that's filled with emotion there. Alright, let's take our bike and off we go, guys. Off into this world. Something else. Oh, wow. Stop right here and see what we've got. I met a driver from a group that's building a community. I'm leaving with him. Goodbye to this lonesome place. Goodbye to this lonesome season. And if you can't read that, you can also read it right there.
Looks like they made it out of here. But what is this group?
Should definitely get a little snip of this. I like that. Okay. Oh, wow. Can add that one to it. We'll add that little part right there. And, should add this one too. Oh, that's it.
Time seems to pass differently around here. I feel so heavy and so light at the same time. I'm not really alone. I'm with myself. I'm with the earth.
Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just gonna grab some water. I'll be right back, alright? Give me right back. Exactly Wait, just the intermission. I'll be right back. Be right back. All right. I am back, guys. Let's jump into this. Got my wonderful drink with straw. Uh-huh. Health drink. Mm-hmm. Good old health drink. You need good water. Water is delicious. That's what they tell me. So let's jump back into this. Jump back on our bike, and off we go. There's a little bit more of a shack up here. Ting Valley Exit 45. Well, that looks like the way to go. Wait a minute. It almost looks like it. Oh, that's the end of the bike. That's the end of it. Oh, no. Spoke too soon. Spoke way too soon.
In the empty places, I found companionship in the tapes I recorded before leaving home.
Hmm.
The elder told me the story of her life. I listened back to it, ready to note down anything that seemed important.
Huh. Oh, another loading screen. Are we already through that
Let's set
part?
the scene for the listener.
I suppose we could set the scene,
Whoever that might be.
right?
This is the elder speaking.
Elder.
Sitting in the plaza, saying goodbye to a dear soul. We're here to
Interesting.
see if there's anything useful in my mind that could help you on your trip. A century's worth of memories, dreams, fantasies, visions.
It's crazy. She's talking, but nothing's moving. She's definitely different. Has a distinctive look. Makes me think of like Albert Einstein's wife or something.
Like a big, old, haunted library.
They have that big and old and haunted. I mean, it's a good description.
When I die, this library will burn down.
Well, they're already thinking about death. I mean, I guess, what the heck?
But which book should we check out first?
Ah, well, I guess something more pleasant.
I don't have all the answers,
Well, hopefully not.
but I do feel the story of my life could help you understand what kind of world is out there.
Do you have any other advice for my trip? Would probably be my first question.
It's okay not to understand everything right away. The moment may pass before you've gotten a firm hold on it. But as long as you're there to witness it, to take it down in your journal, you and others to come will someday take the time to make sense of it all.
What's your real name? How exactly can this story help me? Or how do you become the Elder? I think what's important is the significance of the story. What does she want me to get from it?
I heard, somebody told me, you want to capture what it's like to be alive during this season? For the future? And you want to understand why and how the season is going to end. The season of my youth is long gone. But I can tell you what that season was like and what I know about how it ended.
So, how do you become the Elder?
First, I got old. That's an important step.
Well, that is apparent. That is apparent.
Being an elder is all about how you react to strange events.
Right. Okay.
The key is not to be surprised, but kind of frown. Look serious.
Look serious. I can do that.
And say something like, "It begins."
Oh, all right. So let me try that. It begins.
Never say, "I don't know."
Okay. I won't say that.
Say, "We dive into a pool of uncertainty."
Okay. We dive into a pool of uncertainty. Where were you born?
I was born on the ocean.
Really? Born on a boat?
My mother and father worked on a cruise ship.
No kidding. That sounds awesome.
Short-lived but glorious, watery republics.
Oh.
Floating cities. Most won their independence by the time I was born.
Wow.
How can I describe them? They were a jewel of the golden season.
That does sound nice.
Pleasure boats with a radical political program. The golden age was a time of flags, logos, mottos, mastheads. My mom taught me to read them. She was a ship's philosopher. My dad was a recycling engineer. Recycling on the ship was a matter of life and death.
Life and death. Yeah, sounds like California.
We had to get the most out of every object and watt of energy.
Oh, exactly. Yep. So we have three options. Tell me about your mom. Where did your family come from? Or tell me more about your dad. Well, we know that we know that her parents were on the ship, but where did they actually come from? That's interesting.
My grandparents played with the past.
Hmm.
They changed it like we change our wardrobe. So it was a different answer every time.
Oh.
But they often said we were exiles of some kind.
Exiles? Why?
Exiled royalty from a secret lineage. Blood that glows in the dark.
Glows in the dark. Oh my God.
We were exiled from the mouth of some great leviathan.
Okay, that's some big words.
When they were older, they just said, "We're from here. We're from right now."
That's a lot better than the mouth of the Leviathan or whatever. What was it like growing up there?
I loved the way the ship would tilt and roll with the waves. Especially as I fell asleep. It was so comforting.
It does. It sounds very peaceful.
Picture me as a kid in bed, feeling the swaying of the ship.
Just going back and forth. Yeah,
It was
wow.
like being rocked to sleep as a baby.
I could see that. I could see a ship being like a cradle.
I loved exploring the ship too. Wandering through the suites, the swimming pool, the game rooms, and there were 2 dance halls.
2 of them.
A large, elegant one and another one in the basement.
Ah, sounds like a lot of fun.
A lot of my firsts were down there. My first dance, my first kiss,
Oh.
and so forth.
Oh. 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 Okay. Well, when did you leave the ship? Man, guessing you finally got off at some time, you know?
Our ship was taken over in the early days of the war.
Oh no, that's sad to hear.
That was the end of the watery republics.
I see. I think I just splurted my drink everywhere.
I heard the dance hall in the basement became a weapons cache.
Well, that's definitely quite a 180, isn't it?
Took me half my life to say goodbye to the world I knew in my youth. Imagine me and my parents and everyone I knew being escorted off the ship
Sounds horrible.
by a company of soldiers. And I'm thinking, I hope they don't make a mess of my room.
Yeah, but it was your home.
I was embarrassed by the younger kids who were crying their eyes out. But they knew, I guess.
I guess we could ask, what do you think was happening? Or we can say, was that the end of a season? But it's more I want her point of view. What do you think was happening?
Even as things got bad, I couldn't imagine the changes were permanent. It's easy now to look back and say, the internationalism of the golden season was violently breaking down.
It sounds violent.
You can be naive about all kinds of things, but not war.
War is, just such a sad thing. Such a sad thing.
Most of my life has been spent in isolated communities, and the one moment I was in the wild world, you couldn't pick a more chaotic time.
It sounds so chaotic. I can't imagine that. I just can't.
And we had been warned the season was going to end.
Right.
Oh, but we didn't understand the warning.
You probably thought it was just something maybe light, not serious.
You see, one night, along a coastline, we saw beautiful lights shimmering above the water.
Oh.
Later, we found out this was an ancient warning system.
Oh, crap. That's not good. No, no, no.
It hadn't been used in so long. We didn't know what it meant.
Huh. Dang.
We just thought, well, ain't that pretty?
And here was like the preparation for war. You're thinking it's like fireworks or
We
something.
tried to stick together and camped out on the coast of the Prismatic Grounds.
I guess the prismatic grounds, we could say. Or what did your parents think, or how did you feel? I want her perspective. Yeah. How did you feel?
I thought it was all temporary.
And just thought it was a bad dream. Something that would wash away.
I couldn't see how things would return to normal,
Right.
but I was sure they would.
It's a positive way to look, yeah?
Aside from that delusion, I was okay. Are you sure you want me to keep going? The story gets darker from here on.
Of course. I mean, it's you. Every story has its dark points, but there's always turns. It's like a roller coaster. You have your ups, you have your downs, and the night is darkest before the dawn, right? From a movie that I really like.
Okay, so conditions in the camp were getting worse. My mom got lost in thought for long periods of time. She'd be completely still for hours, days even.
Days. Maybe she was in denial or just couldn't deal with the depression.
We realized she caught, well, now we call it time misperception disorder.
Time misperception? What could that be?
It's when you lose your ability to tell how much time is passing.
Oh,
A minute can feel like an hour. A day can pass in 10 seconds.
how did it make her feel?
What's so hard is the feeling of absolute loneliness.
Yeah.
Normally, we're all at least roughly in the same flow of time.
Mm-hmm.
But with this disorder, you walk alone, truly. We heard about a traveling doctor who could cure these kinds of diseases.
Oh, maybe this is Dr. Fumio.
I decided to go find him.
I think now we're seeing where it's kind of wrapping the story around now,
I
guys.
found out his name was Dr. Fumio, and he traveled with his son Lucio.
Okay, all right.
People talked about him like he was a god.
Let's hope he's not a charlatan. That's what I'm a little bit worried about. So what happened when you found them, or what was going on with the war? Yeah, let's try to keep it more on the positive. What happened when you found them?
I described my mom's condition to Dr. Fumio.
Okay, and how did that go?
He said there was no cure yet. But there was a village high in the mountains.
Okay.
He thought it was high enough he'd have a better chance at treatment. Lower places are more dangerous. Valleys are the worst.
Okay, so the mountain was the best and valleys are the worst.
He
Interesting.
invited me to join them in going to the village. But I wanted to go back and get my parents and bring them with me.
A village high in the mountains, huh?
Yes, our Caro village.
I guess now that makes sense of why we're so high up.
People thought it had been destroyed, or was a myth. But Lucio had a vision which showed us how to get here. I packed my things and got ready to leave the next morning. That night, my mom came to me in a dream. She was standing in a field of flowers. I'd grown since I last saw her. We were the same height. She pressed a finger hard into my palm. She taught me well. I knew the meaning of the gesture. I knew no matter what I did, I'd never see my parents again.
I'm sorry.
In the morning, I told Dr. Fumio I would follow him to Caro village. The next few weeks were very physically tiring, hiking, climbing. And when we found the village, building, planting, cleaning, Fumio brought sick people from all over the world, and they got better. The treatments worked. Everyone was healing.
Really?
So why couldn't I?
Because you didn't have your parents?
One day, we got word the war was over. We never found out how it ended. It was like peace just swept over the earth in a split second. There was a party in the plaza to celebrate the end of the war. But I couldn't bring myself to go. Yes, it was over. But it had taken my home, my family.
It's hard.
That night, as I was falling asleep, I felt the bed tilt and sway gently, as if it was being tossed on the waves of the ocean.
Made you feel like you were a kid again.
As if I was back in my bedroom on the ship.
Yeah?
As if I was back in my mother's arms.
The reminiscent of the past.
Being rocked gently to sleep. I knew I was finally home. And nothing could hurt me.
Oh, that was deep. That was deep. Wow. Something else there.
I imagined coming upon a place as hidden and singular as my own village. Eventually, I found myself circling a valley, looking for a way in.
Okay, here we are with the bike again. We came from that way, well, so we've missed quite a bit, but we're definitely seeing a little bit more roads now. But as we go further down, she's saying it's worse. Right? Isn't that what she said? The valleys are the worst. So as we continue to go down here, we'll see what's going on. More beauty to it. This road looks quite broken up, though. And again, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Up here we have a little tiny hut here in the middle. Interesting. Let's see what we have here. Okay, Valley Dam, a gift from Prismatic Grounds, the Electric Peace Project year of 50, sorry, 515.
We never used this kind of technology in my village. Nobody trusted it.
It's making some sort of noise. I don't think we can get in there, though. Alright, so that would be the first one. Maybe get a picture right there. There we go. Off we go. Off we go. Down the pathway. Man, the beautifulness. It really is something. Oh, there we got something up here. And, oh, we got stuff over there too. Oh boy. Well, apparently I can't just drive off. I kind of would like to see what that is though. Is there no way over there? There's got to be a way. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think there is. It'd be kind of cool to see what it is. Maybe there's another way. Wow. Okay. That could definitely get us a little further, I bet. Can we jump in this? Okay, so it's just a vehicle. Oh my god, it's finally somebody else.
Oh.
Okay.
The valley. One second.
The first other person I've met in this whole time. Didn't say much. Gather around the gray hand. Well, I guess I'll just take a picture of that.
What will happen when we do as instructed and gather around this fake person?
I don't really know. We don't do that.
Is that a stroboscope? Yeah, what are they called?
I think it's a camera.
What is it?
It's a TR-13500. Only with a 30x zoom plus magnification and anti-reflective lens.
I love old gear like that.
Oh, yes, it's an antique from my grandma.
It's getting more and more rare.
That's why I tried to sell it, but my grandma wanted to keep it because it's an item.
I had a camera, but it broke.
Well, should have took some better care of it then.
Not that interesting of a story.
No,
I guess.
not really. You know, you just broke the camera. I mean, do you got anything else?
What are you doing here?
Well, I don't exactly really know what's going on. I know that I'm supposed to go out here. I'm supposed to get on the bike and just kind of move around. I guess maybe I'm here to observe and record the world, or I'm here to meet people, or I'm here to experience the moment. I think that, honestly, I'm here to experience the moment in time. I like that idea. I'm here to observe and record the world. It's kind of, we're recording it because we're taking pictures. I'm here to observe and record the world.
The whole thing, huh?
Well, I mean, that's a pretty big thing there. Okay?
You're young. You got time.
Well, yeah.
What kind of stuff are you recording?
Well, hopefully people in their culture, or animals and landscapes, or, you know, I pretty much people in their culture.
Oh, yeah. Civilization, they call it.
Yeah, exactly.
The valley would be a good place to use those tools. Too bad it's closed down.
What?
Let me finish up here, huh?
The valley was where she said it was the worst. This man is only 4 feet tall. I'm a little scared. I don't know what happened. Did he take some sort of thing? Does the valley make people, you know, shorter? Or what's going on? Like, what's happening? What the heck's this? We got the gateway to Ting. Okay. Let's read that. As you enter, you try to imagine the millions of pilgrims who passed under the gate before they were born, they lived, and they died. Ah, that's depressing. I'll take a
We're not
little.
the first to do this. Just the first in a long time.
Mm-hmm. Should probably get. What? I'm in the middle of a photo. Hello. The heck's your problem? Man, that guy had a hard time putting that in there.
This was like a second home for a while.
Well, it's just a truck.
That was fun earlier when you showed up.
Earlier? You mean like 2 seconds ago?
And I was carrying the cardboard man.
Yeah, that just happened. What are you talking about earlier?
You were like, who are these guys?
I do not remember saying this.
I've been pretty bored here.
Yeah, you're trying to make small talk and it shows.
You know, the valley's going to be flooded soon.
Okay, so that's why it's closed down.
That's why nobody can go in there.
That was what I was getting to.
The dam is falling apart.
Really? Well, I guess when it's let's see here. When is it coming down?
A couple of days from now.
This guy is an interesting. He's like the most boring individual I've ever met.
Day 0, we call it.
Oh, Day 0. Good name. Yeah, wait. Who is the Wowowee?
Greyhounds. We're a community organization. We do all kinds of fun stuff.
Okay.
Health clinics, mine sweeping, daycare, evacuations, weddings.
Yeah, health clinics, daycare, evacuations, wedding, minesweeping. What the heck is that?
We're new.
Okay. What is the gray hand supposed to mean? Quite an electric list. I guess what does the gray hand mean? That's a good point.
It was supposed to be because we're helpful yet neutral.
Oh, so you don't get really involved, you don't pick sides?
We took a vote and decided to change the name, though.
Oh.
We want something more friendly sounding. I'm excited to find out what it will be.
Well, you don't know yet?
We're trying to get new things going. But it's hard. The past really has a tight grip on people.
Right.
Doesn't feel like a fair fight. So we're trying to... well... anyway.
You're trying to what? You're not gonna finish?
It's funny. I stood guard here for a week. And I've only seen greyhounds like myself.
Uh-huh.
Valley people on their way out. But now I see you, and you're like a... new element or something.
New element, Jesus. Man, I'm a human being.
I've never met anyone doing what you're doing.
You've never met somebody that's going around on a bike? You need to get out more. You need to get out more.
And we greyhounds gotta support new things.
This is not new. I'm on a damn bike, okay? What are you talking about?
So...
yeah,
I'm not supposed to let anyone in.
I kind of figured that.
How can I? Jeez.
Oh, God.
I think you should go down into the valley and take a look.
Oh, wow. That took a lot of convincing for him to let us in. Holy smokes. We did it, Duck. We convinced him. Me and the Ducky. All right. Ducky's been through here, through all the games. He's been with me forever. I don't know if I ever told you guys that. When I started playing games, he was there. And he's been my memorabilia since. So when I decided to start this channel, I thought, gotta have the Duck. So let's do it on up.
Gotta try something here.
Okay, let's try something. What are you doing? Huh?
Dang it.
What are you doing? Trying to do? Have an aneurysm?
I was trying to wink.
Okay, well, that was not very hard.
Well, you get the idea.
I do not get the idea. What is wrong with you?
Go on and put that old gear to use.
My God.
You can take my map of the valley, too. I
Okay.
don't need it anymore.
You don't need a lot of things, and apparently your brain's one of them.
I'll be down to pick everyone up around midnight.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
See you then.
All right, see ya. See you then. That was the oddest person I've ever met. I told him that we wanted to see culture. Well, we definitely saw culture in that
I met a
victim.
greyhound. He let me into the valley.
Oh, boy. So bad. So bad. Okay, so I met a greyhound. He let me into the valley. That sounds
I think
nice.
He wanted me to record what the greyhounds were up to.
So there's the handprint, the greyhound I met. The assembly point seems like a good place to start. Okay.
And he gave me a map.
All right, so valley entrance is down there. And then we get the open at sunset, assembly point, dig site 0023 0024. We have 0023 Safan, 0024 Kachi, 0026 Easel, and 0025 Matt Yora. Then a 0025 down there.
The assembly point seemed like a good place to start.
I suppose it could be. We'll exit out of this.
I wonder what he expects me to discover in the valley.
I don't think he's got much going on up there. I can give him a little too much credit. He's a very disturbing individual. Let's put him right there. And then have a warning sign around him. Beware of this person. We'll get open back up. What are we looking for? Hands. The assembly point seems like a good way to start. Okay, so assembly point. Off we go. Let's get on the bike. Head on down here. And see what's going on. Some wood. One piece of broken wood off in the middle of nowhere. Now, she said the valley was the worst. So I don't know. Whoa. Look at that picture. Yes. That's nice. All right. I like it. I like it. It's opening up even more now. Look at this Oh, this one's better. This one's better. Don't hate me because I like taking pictures. But that's beautiful. Okay. Down we go. Wow. This is some gorgeous terrain. I wonder if we can get a picture. Look at that. Maybe one right there. Right there. Hold it. Taking another picture. I don't know if this one's good. Maybe a little higher up. Not bad. Not bad. Not too shabby. All right, back on the bike. And off we go. Further down the road she goes. Welcome to Teton Valley. I remember you made it here, but we made it here. Remember you made it here, but we made it here. Okay, not the most inviting. Okay, so guessing I'm the X. Okay. Good little picture there.
I am probably the last person that will ever be welcomed here by this sign.
Is this part of the list? Oh, no, go the other way. I don't think that is, but this looks important. Let's get like both in here. Further out maybe, just right about there. Good. Got that picture. Perfect. And then there's something over here. Behold the ceremony of the random dead. A person is selected arbitrarily from the graveyard. A monk unearths memories of the person for all to enjoy. Every first Saturday of the month. Sunrise at deep. What? The monk the memories of a person for all to enjoy. Oh, that sounds absolutely
I have wondered
frightful.
about the lives beneath unkept graves.
No. Wait a minute. The well-trodden path, the very path you stand on, has been the same since at least year 350. Imagine millions of pilgrims walking this humble path to visit the famous Ting Valley Shrine. Okay, wonderful.
The elder told me there's very little information about the years before 500.
Wow. Okay, so that looks very nice.
All above will remain. All below will wash away.
Very perfect. And this is like a photographer's game. This is the way to do it. I suppose. We probably have enough. Let's look at it. Oh, no, the wrong button again, you crazy monkey. All right, let's see here. That looks like a really good one. I would say there's no record of when Ting Valley came to be. That's yeah, add that in there. And this was definitely weird and strange, all in the same instance. Not the first to do this, just the first in a long time. That's a nice picture. Grab that right there. And I don't know if we want to add this one in. That would be pretty cool too. There we go.
The elder warned me about valleys. She said they were dangerous. I feel a dulcet tension in the air. I enter to see the moment between seasons.
There is a lot of tension here, and I'm a little bit scared. So we still need to find that hand thing. We're looking for the assembly. Off we go. Oh, that's another nice picture. Okay, that's enough pictures. Okay, I'm going. I know. It's just so beautiful. Oh, what the frick is that? Whoa. There's some sort of weird kind of vibe I'm getting. I'm getting a very weird feeling vibe here. Let's see what we got. Hungry eyes and empty stomachs. Okay.
These metal animals are looking up, expectantly.
Look at this contraption. Ugh. Well, that's one weird looking thing there. I guess we can add this to the pond. That was definitely odd. What is that? Huh? You guys hear something? I'm getting some really weird vibes from this thing right there.
This flower has a shimmering quality.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. It's a little freaky. This voice is all about. It's not. It's a very uncomfortable area. Very uncomfortable. I think that's the gist of it, though. And we can't walk out into it, I don't think. So this is it. There's got to be something more, though, than maybe just this. Maybe there's, well, there is this. There's this sign right here. We could take a picture of that. And then we could get a little picture of this area. Looks important. Bring it both into focus. Not the best picture, but okay. But okay. There's a shimmering plant. You did it again. I always hit that button by accident. I don't like that one. That's important. There's got to be more here. I suppose there... Wait a minute, what is that? There's that, which is interesting.
I wonder what this is for.
My exact question here. Is there some way to... Well, I mean, it's definitely part of it. We did hit the right one there. It gave us a lot, so that's good. There must be something more primarily around here. Anything to click on? I'm not seeing anything else. Looks like to be the gist of it. I suppose... we could just take a random picture. It might just let us do that, maybe? Because we've already got that in focus. Got that shimmering plant there. I'm taking a picture of this. I can't see what else it would be. We just need one more. Well, let's just take a picture of this. That looks nice. That's pretty nice. I like it. We'll add that picture to it. All right.
A green space. I feel memory in the air like pollen. It reminds me of a poem my dad was never able to finish. The first line was, "If you want to awaken the dead, just whisper."
That's freaky. If you want to awaken the dead, just whisper. Interesting. Very interesting. Guys, by the way, how is the quality? We'll do a quality check right here. See how you guys are seeing it. Oh, we're in the grass here. Quality check there. Let's see how everything's going out there and all the different spots. Show me YouTube. How we doing over YouTube? You guys doing well? Okay, it's coming up good on there. The quality is what I wanted to look at just because, and it looks like it's really coming through well. So that is good. That's good that everybody. Hello, YouTube. There we go. Looks like you guys are seeing it. We've got seasons. I'm just doing a check here. And the thing is that I want to get better and better so that this gets out to more people. Right now, a lot of people should be seeing this, but it is interesting sometimes to find out like who else is playing it. So like sometimes I take a look at those sort of things, and I think on YouTube right now, if I just gander at this while I am playing this, let's see how many people are actually playing it as well. So season, A Letter to the Future. If we click this and we go to live, it looks like there's nobody playing it except for me. Really? That's so crazy that this game doesn't have more people playing it. All right, so that's that. And then what about let's check out YouTube. Let's see how many people are playing this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different people playing it, including me. So it's not very many people. That's kind of shocking. That is pretty dang cool. All right. And each person here, some people have different ones. Looks like we've got Macro Mark playing it. Melissa, Denial, and Eye of Aether. Each playing the game. I like to see other people playing it sometimes. Let's see the competition. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's head off. Keep on rolling it up. Whoa! Whoa! What the heck? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Whoa. That just freaked me out, guys. I did not see that coming at all. Oh my gosh. All right, we're okay. Let's get a picture, though. That looks like a nice shot. Okay, off we are. There's some things we've got here. Let's see, what do we got? Interested in joining the Greyhands? What would you like to do? How do you want to spend your infinitely precious time on this earth? We will create a position specific to you. Each Greyhand is their own department.
It sounds like they want to adapt their organization to the people in it, and not the other way around.
I would agree. It sounds to me like a cult. I'd get a little snap of that. A little snappage, you know, that's for the trial, because I'm sure it's going to be in court. That's how all of them go. Okay, so we've made our way down. This thing is huge, guys. Absolutely massive, this game. Quite something. Quite something indeed. Let's keep on moving on. Moving on up. Let's see here. We've got on over on the other side. Attention, residents of Ting Valley. Well, let's see what we've got. Attention, residents. The problem, the solution. Dam is falling apart. This is the problem. No one alive knows how to fix it. Yes. Dang it. Dang it, we did, that's a problem. Okay, but we have a solution. We will take down the dam ourselves, so we will know when it collapses. See? Problem solved. Yep. Got a problem, got a need, got some sort of depression, you want to stretch it out, tell us about it. Call the Dam Flood Hotline at 2324. Call now, we're open. Call center's ready to rock. Ready to rock.
There's a number to call for questions regarding the dam.
It's all good. All good. We're just going to get a little snap of that. If you guys missed it, it's the damn flood hotline at 2324. Call now for your answers to be answered. Thank you. All right. I've got that down. Some big tracks here. Somebody's been driving through here. Something's going on. Wait a minute. Oh, it's another one of these flippin' things. Another one of these gray-handed smackaroodas.
Imagine if the man I met is the only living greyhound, and the rest are cardboard.
Though that could be a possibility. Could be a possibility, but I doubt it. Wait a minute. He did say he was very lonely, didn't he? He did. Duck, we're on to something. Maybe, just maybe, that's what's going on around here. Slide reel. What are you looking at, Duck? You don't know what's going on. We have no leader. Doing it right this time. All right. We will, doing it right this time, we will never wage war. The weight of the past will fall off our shoulder. We will see the world as if it is for the first time. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. We will hold hands for the right moment of time. Not too brief, not forever. We will build the next season. We'll build it up, people. Build it! Oh, yes. Uh-huh. All right, that's it. Cut.
They say they're going to build the next season.
We're done.
How?
Okay, well, I mean, at this point, I just don't even know. Can't say that I really know what's going on here. So let's look at the Radiant City. It's a blank, not black, it's blank canvas for your dreams. The community for the full human being, not the worker, not the parent, not the child, the full human being, okay?
It's hard to imagine something new, a new way of living.
Let's get a little
But
snap.
they're trying.
Yeah, they are. They are trying. So we've got now... Wait a minute, hold on. Let's click it first. The Radiant City. Radiant is located at the high elevation with safe, fertile soil. Low elevation is dangerous. Dangerous. We've heard that before. Okay.
The elder also said low places are dangerous.
I know, but she was also a little bit whacked out of her mind. I mean, come on. She looked like she was a little bit damaged. I mean, very nice, but damaged. She felt upset. Everybody's got problems in this game. Let's see here. Let's pick that up.
The hands seem to care what people think about them.
Can I read that? I want to read that. What did that actually say? Is this it? I want to read this. Can we read that? Edit it. Scale. Oh, there. Oh, no. Go back. Thank you for helping my daughter find her journal. We were so stressed. Then it says something about how do we do. Our of your people took the time to answer all the questions my kids had. He was something partial with them. And he said, thank you for helping an old person like me carrying all my heavy luggage. I'd like to be a greyhound when I grow up so I can help people. Well, that's nice. That's nice. I like it. I do. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a kid writing it. It's very nice and personal. So we got this Radiant City one. We'll put that on there. Got that guy. And the dam part, this is important. That's very important. We need to put that in there. Okay, and then we had this part. Okay.
The process of taking people out of the valley was also a kind of ritual,
Mm.
a way of bridging one life to another.
All right.
They know the world they're leaving, the next one hasn't been created yet.
Well, guys, I think this is a good time to end it here. We figured out a lot of stuff. Lots of things have been happening. Does it make a lot of sense? No. It hasn't came together yet. Not that it doesn't make sense, it's just that the pieces haven't fallen together on why they're doing the things that they're doing. Or, what is this life? I mean, I get it that there's gray hands, but then the world is so empty, but yet there are these people that kind of come in and out of her life. And so I don't know. Let's talk about it. Let's just chill for a minute while we think about this. What do you guys think? I mean, she's going through the motions. She's got some sort of lostness feeling to it. And it's this kind of coming of age. And she's moving on. The bike kind of is this passageway down to what's supposed to be dangerous, while the elder, her mom and the elder kind of still living up the high top elevation. And as she progresses downward, it becomes more and more violent, maybe more desolate, dangerous, maybe not violent, but there's this unknown feeling. And she's going down there, she's meeting these people that, I mean, he was very quirky, beyond quirky, odd, very strange in many different ways. I didn't really know how to describe him as a person, other than he seemed to be also very alone, which is something that she seems to be dealing with, and now is dealing with, and that she sees that familiarity in there. Then, of course, there is this weirdness that I can't seem to get over of how empty everything is and how there is nothing. Maybe he's the only gray hand. But if he's the only one, why? What happened to everybody? Okay, we get that there's this horrible war. This war comes out of nowhere, and they don't know what to do with it. And people they're strapping with the idea of what do I do? And she loses her family. The elder lost the family. She's like, oh, I just miss my mom so much. And even though the war ended, she wasn't able to bring herself back and be able to still be happy. She's got this loss, this hole that still was never filled. And even though that people tried to go back to life, they weren't able to do that because war took that away from them. It took the people that they cared about away. And she can't just seem to go back to her happy self. She's lost that feeling. And the only thing that seems to bring that elder back to it is when she was rocked back and forth. It made her reminiscent of the past, of when she felt like she was on that boat. And when she was on that boat, she was at home. Not when she was at the top of the mountain. The boat. That feeling. There is where it was at. And I think that's kind of what I got from it. So far. I guess that's my thoughts. Yeah. Without further ado, it has been a wonderful night of streaming. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I cannot wait to see where we're going to go through next. Games that we're going to check out. So, let's go into the ideas right here. We still have, of course, Industries of Titan. The tutorial was kind of interesting, considering we got stuck in that and we may have made the wrong decision, which then didn't allow us to get past to the next level, and we were just kind of in this boop, 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 kind of stuck thing. Other game that we've got is Aquatico. Aquatico is a big game that I wanted to try out. And we have got a game called Gross, which looks like a bunch of fun. So this is a zombie shooter game that's also kind of like a tower defense game, that's also a first-person shooter game, that's also kind of a blocky looking game. So it's a very interesting genre that I am very pumped to check out and can't wait for. And so that's coming up. All right, that's definitely coming up as well. So stay tuned on that. And the biggest game that I see that is in the future is on our wish list. And that is going to be the Sons of the Forest. This game is going to probably overtake my life. I have been so pumped, getting so ready for this game that I'm about to lose my marble. If you guys don't know what the Son of the Forest is, this is basically the people from the forest. And this is what's going to be shocking. I have never played the forest. I have watched people, and I was fascinated by the videos of people streaming it. And one of the reasons that I got into streaming is that I loved watching them play. I mean, goodness gracious, that was way many years ago. And I said to myself, when I got a good computer and was able to handle it, because at that time my PC couldn't handle streaming, it just didn't do it well, and there was a lot of problems with it. I said, I'm going to be a streamer. And I watched them play that, and then I thought from that point on, I really wanted to do the same thing. I wanted to be a creator. So I ended up getting a bunch of money together, and I said, I'm going to keep saving. I'm going to save up, and I'm going to be a streamer, even if I don't have anybody that watch, even if it's completely empty every night. It brings me joy to be able to talk and to be able to play the game. So I got all the money together, and I lost my job. I bought the computer, I lost my job, and I had this amazing PC, and then I had no drive. And then I broke up with my girl, who I have since got back together with. But I broke up with my girl. I got in a car accident. I had to move. And COVID happened. I tell people this story sometimes, and everybody's got so many bad things that have happened the last couple of years, but it's true. It was nuts. I couldn't even believe it myself. I was like, there's no way that this is real. This is really happening. But it did. It actually happened. And so I said to myself, when I got back with my girl, that I was definitely going to go ahead with my dreams. And I didn't care, the working out, I had started and stopped, and, I started streaming, and then I stopped. And when I went into the breakup, I got rid of all the videos out there. I got rid of every single one of them. I just threw it away. And I was just upset that nothing in the world could really bring me happiness. Because the thing that, number one, that was going to bring me happiness was actually streaming and playing games, having the joy of being able to talk and be a creator. And I didn't have that anymore. And so I said to myself, I'm never going to let that happen again. Never going to let it happen again. And so I came back to streaming, and instantly I just fell in love with it. Even though there was nobody out there, nobody that even was watching, I just had the joy and the love of doing it. That I would get ready and think about it when I'm working. And I don't care if I never ever get popular and I never get that many fans. I'll never quit doing the thing that brings me happiness, because it really did. And when I deleted all those videos that meant so much to me because I was upset and down and depressed, I said to myself that I'd never ever get rid of my creativity and what I had made. Some of these videos I actually had edited, not just streamed like this stuff where I don't put anything together here. That's just me, some whatever collabs and little things like that. But these were actually edited videos where I had put a lot of time into. I had even the video game designers talking to me, asking for different things. Lots of people. It was crazy. One of my videos, judging from somebody who only had like 100 subscribers, and this was then a short period of time, but I had like 10,000 views on one thing, another 15,000 on another. Like, the videos were actually getting big, and I got rid of all of them just because I was upset. No matter what you do with life or what happens, you can try, do some things, you can beat yourself up, but don't delete your craft. Whatever makes you really happy, that thing, go after it fully. And when things do fall apart, if you destroy your art, you're really destroying a part of yourself, and you can't get some of it back. You can't. Some of it's gone. That creativity, that stuff right there, I wish I had to be able to look back and say, hey, I made this progress. And you can't get it back. So keep and hold on to what's dear to you. And when you start over, save some of it and see your progress. That's my best thing. I don't know where I got philosophical. Maybe this game brought it out of me. I don't know. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, though, and make sure that you pay it forward to somebody else. Be nice, and whatever problems that you're dealing with, if it's addictions to certain things, if it's whatever, none of us are perfect. There's things about all of us, everybody out there, that there's bad things that we don't want anybody to find out, and hopefully they shouldn't find out about, because some things are not great for everybody to find out. Work at whatever they are, whatever big problems that you have, work at them. You don't need to tell everybody your problems. You yourself know your problem. Work at that. Keep moving forward. Do the best you can to be a human being. And I don't know why this turned into a life lesson, but hopefully you guys, you take it well. All right. See ya. Have a good night.